in the login system, and it invites me to get started with my first emissions inventory. So I'm going to choose here for setting up the inventory. There's two steps: setting up the inventory and confirming my city's information. Here I'm going to select a city. I'll choose Abu Dhabi, city in the UAE, and for the year I'll pick 2021 for the inventory. It offers me a chance to confirm the city's data, population, as well as the city outline, which is necessary for many reporting systems, just to confirm what the scope of the inventory is going to be. And here I'll confirm and continue. And then I can move on to the dashboard. For Abu Dhabi, I can see that there has already been some information entered for Abu Dhabi. I'm going to take a look at tools for adding data to the inventory. Now, for this tech sprint, Open Earth Foundation included new satellite data information into City Catalyst because we wanted to highlight the use of satellite and remote sensing data in this system. As a city sustainability officer, I would get started adding data to my GHG inventory in each of the three major sectors: stationary energy, transportation, and waste. Here, if we look at stationary energy, we look at available third-party data within the system. We have two major sources for data right now. We're constantly adding new sources of data. This is the most exciting part. But for this demo, I want to show the framework that includes two sources of data: ClimateTrace and EDGAR. ClimateTrace is based on satellite imagery. It uses that satellite imagery to derive information about different sectors and subsectors, industries, as well as different sources of emissions. Here I've connected the ClimateTrace oil and gas refining emissions to my Abu Dhabi 2021 inventory, and that'll be integrated into the inventory automatically. Additionally, there's information on transportation. And again, we've got different sources available. I've used the EDGAR road transportation emissions and linked them to this inventory. And then finally, for waste and wastewater, we have information from ClimateTrace on solid waste disposal emissions. So now that we've added data from these different data sources, we have a good chunk of the GPC basic emissions inventory calculation already started, derived in a few easy steps from third-party data sources. And if I need to, as a city sustainability officer, if I have additional information, I can perhaps use adding my own local values manually. Now, the couple of ways to do this, I'm going to show the basic manual way to do this. We also will have in the future the ability to upload files and have them automatically analyzed by AI. In this case, I'm going to show the manual mechanism where I would say choose off-road transportation, choose a subsector. Here I'm using off-road transportation, and then add direct measure information for the tons of CO2 emitted per year. And I can choose data quality. I can also give the references which are necessary for doing a standard form of the GHG inventory. Once I've created and filled out the full inventory data, I can then download it and export it for reporting purposes. We support different kinds of downloads. Here I'm going to show downloading a CSV file, which is a standard data file that's used for importing into spreadsheets or importing